And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty, boysies, how yous doing? I just couldn't hit the fucking desktop audio button. But how yous doing, boysies? I clicked on wank hard and it shows me 3 tweets. How is 3 tweets classified as trending? Because wank hard. If a headline's ever got to get you, it's going to be something like wank hard. But how yous boys doing? We're coming to you live from the dusty old MANLON Home video store. And I'll tell you something we won't be doing when playing this game. We will not be doing wanking hard. That doesn't make sense. I'm fucked. It's very hot here. I've not streamed for 2 days because it was so warm. And unfortunately, we're digging back into Ride to Hell Retribution. It's so fucking warm, boysies.
Damn! I'm at Colt's ranch. Fence is electrified, Mac.
Shit. Any ideas?
How can you not be wanking hard given the sex intercourse scenes in this?
Keep an ear.
That's it, exactly. You just need to keep your clothes on and rub furiously against your partner. Procure a tanker from the nearby vessel. Look at this Earth Defense Force ass map. The absolute masterpiece, which is this game. I'm hopeful I've had a wee bit away. Oh no. I think I've seen this bit in a Let's Play. Who are you guys? I forgot how terrible this game feels, boysies. Like, it's literally been like since... Was it Thursday I played this? Oh, rage mode time. Let's fucking go, boys. Yes, man, you got tangoed. Was that a thing? In anyone else's school? You go up and like clap at the side of people's heads and that's... You tangoed them? Oh my god. Who are we battering, boysies? So, what happened last time? Oh yeah, so our little brother Mikey was murdered by a evil biker gang. Wait, is there something floating there? There is indeed a hat floating there. There's another hat floating there. I had happy slapping as well, unfortunately. I was on the receiving end of quite a lot of happy slapping, so I know that. But getting tangled was like when you go up behind someone and like, slap them over both. That's fucking awful now that I think about it. That's how I actually fucking burst one of my eardrums, was getting slapped in the side of the head. It just shocks me the lack of everything in this game. So anyway, Mikey got murdered. We then set about looking for revenge. We hunted down Anvil and... Oh fuck, what was his name? It was something that was meant to sound cool, but it sounded a bit lame. Was it like cheese grater or some shit like that? It was like Meat Hook, that's it. He was like the guy in the fight club. So we battered him, we battered Anvil. We're hunting down another member of this, what you call it? This group. And we're breaking onto his ranch right now. We had to batter a fucking drug dealer for. But it's so weird. This game has so like the budget must have been literally minuscule because oh no, escape with a tanker. Oh boys, we know the last time the guys. Wait, am I making up? Oh, it's Big Mother Truckers. I was gonna say Big Rigs, but that's a very different game. But here we go. Benson's what fuel? How does this control better than the bike? What? Wait, what? The police just driven into the fucking wall and blew themselves up. Quality police. Can I run over them? I cannot. Good going, blowing up that guy. I'm that good a gamer, they know to fear me. Like, look at that. It's like I tap them and they go, oh well. Sweet release of death, you know? But how you boys doing? How was your weekend? I've literally been working 3 days on now. I've got 1 day off and I'm back in for another 4, so I'm fucked, boys. I'm so tired. It's the heat and because I work in a care home, it's always warm. Always. So I'm pretty sure I've lost a good stone in fucking sweat the last couple of days. Because I don't know if you've noticed, boys, but it's warm. It's warm outside. At least up in Scotland it is. Oh, I got a playing card. It was fine. I don't mind it if I'm like not working, but see when I'm in somewhere which is always fucking warm. Oh, it's horrible. Yes, man. Unstoppable. Okay, how could you have a tanker chase boring? Like, and there's like no weight to any cars exploding. I use a spare room in my flat as office space and it heats up instantly. Jesus. Oh, remember I said this drive's okay? Suddenly I just had that awful time there. Oh man, I kind of just forgot how awful this game was. Oh no. Oh, it's okay in a minute, just reset me. Like, you get some, it's almost like a shock thing. You realise that, yeah, this is one of the worst games I've made and it completely lives up to that. I'm not gonna lie, boys, I went in thinking, oh, the game will be bad, but it won't be like that bad. Is this the worst thing I've played on stream? I don't know. The thing is, I played things like Ninja Bread Man, which was awful, but Ninja Bread Man was three levels long and was a 3D platformer, you know? This is... I think it's also like a mix of everything, like the cringy story where they clearly think this guy Drake is the coolest motherfucker on earth, you know? The whole... everything's just... It's like, I went, oh my god, what happened there? My controller just... freaked out there. Okay, a good point about Skull Island. Skull Island was... I think I was angrier playing Skull Island because it was... It's a franchise I like. Wait, what happened there? We just got out of the truck. I'm so confused. If I paid full price for this, I'd be raging. The blockade won't... oh, that's a blockade. Oh, fuck. Cross the river to reach a safe distance. So I need to get across the river in 5 minutes. Cool. Wait, okay, just bring my gun out and like... These cunts are willing to die for what... Oh, they work for a gangster. Oh, that's why they're like... Right, rage mode time, let's fucking go. Press the wrong button and nothing happened. Holy shit. The King Kong one was like lazy, like really lazy. Find and... Oh, never mind, if I died, I fell down. I'm just gonna walk, see if I... Oh no! Wait, what happened there? A blood splatter appeared in the ground and then I just teleported away. I know, I think at one point, like, no game ever set... I remember hearing a guy saying no game ever sets out to be, like, the worst game ever made. But this feels like it tried to go in, like, you know, like a Birdemic type thing. Or like a Birdemic 2. You know, or... It just seems like they're going, oh, how can we make, the like... But I'm sure at one point they thought, oh, this Ride Tail's going to be, like, the next GTA. I guess Sons of Anarchy was big at the time, so... Yes, man, there we go. Give me the drugs. Lads, what is the worst game you've ever played? And I don't mean, like, if you ask somebody, I remember someone said Resident Evil 6 was the worst game they've ever played, and I was like, no, no, no. Resident Evil 6 isn't even in the running. Like, don't go wrong, you can have games that you dislike more, but what do you think is the worst made game you've ever played? Because I think mine was, again, it's not really fair to compare it, but Godal, Elemental Force, Godai, sorry. That name rings a bell. Have I seen Godai? I assume I've maybe seen Godai before. Right, oh, there we go, circle opens that the door. Lads, come on, it's not worth it. I'll say I might have mentioned it before. You might have. It's a name. As soon as you mentioned it, there, it sort of popped up in my head. It's really bad. It's like a PS2 action game. Oof. Hey Monica, how you doing, pal? I'm pretty sure you might have added it to my list at one point. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, boys. So I rented it as a kid and despised it. We just scaled this guy. Yes, man. Here we go. Big. What's this guy's name? Jake's. It's not Jake Sully. That's your man for Avatar, isn't it? Just get scalping. There we go. I think a game I've played that I've disliked throughout. I keep honestly thinking of Dark Souls 1. Oh! Don't say that. You'll have Jason showing up at your window with a fucking baseball bat looking to break your legs, make you as small as him. Like, this is the thing. I tend to not, like, look out bad games. You might be the only human to ever remember the name of an Avatar character. Admittedly, I only remember it because there was maybe a month or two where Kieran did not shut up about Avatar 2 and how fucking good it was. And he is the only human I have met that mentioned Avatar 2. Oh, sorry, I should say Foot Kieran, not other Kieran, not Protomia Kieran. Oh no, he's came up with something. Because the thing is, I don't seek out terrible. Like, I've played dog shit games before when I was younger. You know, when you're like skint in game and you're like, right, I've only got a $5. Oh, this game looks good. Like, I was thinking a couple of days ago, like, all the games that I've actually went back and played recently, games that I've wanted to pick up. Lords of the Fallen is the worst game. Oh yeah, because that crashed on the final boss on stream, didn't it? Or something like that happened. Oh, it's an environmental kill and I didn't even use it. We have still to get across the fucking... Get across the river or some shit like that. Yeah, but also, it's a very crap game. It just looked... It just looked a bit cheap, you know? Like, I remember it came out as like one of the first PS Plus games. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, they couldn't even make an animation that has me throwing him over a bridge. So I've just laid him gently on the fucking thing. I think there's a... So I remember watching an iPatch Wolf video and he was talking about Riverdale. And he said there's this thing, what he calls it an entertainment curve. Where it's like, you get something, mainly a movie, it gets like at one end you've got Cowboy Bebop, which is like a masterpiece. On the other end you have something like The Room, where it's like, the worst thing something can be is boring. Like, see if something's dog shit, but it's really fun and entertaining, that'll be high up there. But the worst something can be, like Lords of the Fallen done nothing to get my attention at all. Like, literally when the PS4 came out, I was skint and had hardly any money for games. But that was offered as a PS Plus game, and even I didn't touch it then. I sat and played fucking DC Universe Online and the original Watch Dogs instead of that. Because I don't know, there's objectively games that I think that are probably bad that I really enjoy, like Blam Underworld. I think is a really fun wee platformer. It's mostly weird, but I like it. Right, I'm past the fucking what am I doing? How incomplete objective? I'm past the objective. It says cross the river. I crossed the river. Is it this door? See if this ends up like King Kong, I can't finish it, I'm going to scream. I've got a timeout, aren't I? Oh no, they broke the blockade. Shoot the barrels, I'll give it a try next time. Because I need to redo this whole bit again. God damn it. Oh, for fuck. Right, but why bother fighting when I can just shoot? There's me thinking, oh, the AI's like shot himself and running away. No. You know what ones of them are, like, remember we're talking about like boring games? See games that try a lot, but are terrible? Like, does anyone remember the Alone in the Dark game that came out on the 360 and like the PS3? I think there was even a PS2 port of it. But that's one I've got a lot of love for, because dear God, it tries a lot of weird shit. Like, whose idea was it that you could just choose levels right from the start of a game? I was looking at a collector's edition of that in Forgotten Worlds. I do need to pick up another copy of it, because I used to have did I have the... No, I didn't have a PS3 version, because the PS3 version is actually kind of expensive. I think it's Inferno it's called or whatever. But it's actually really hard to get running in the PC version, because Kieran bought me it on Steam. And I was like, oh, here we go, boys. Alone in the Dark. And I do want to stream it eventually. Oh boy, speaking of stream games, so it looks like Megan's choosing my next couple of stream games. So I told her that rules are just like, nay, a game I can actually finish, preferably nothing super long, so not like, because if I let her choose anything, she'd choose Stardew Valley, because that's like her favourite game. And no sequels. Enjoy playing Baldur's Gate 3 4 times. Oh, that's a good point. She might actually choose... Right, there we go. I just don't think my PC will be able to do that. It might fucking... Because the thing is, Michael's PC... I might be wrong, but didn't Michael try and stream Baldur's Gate when it first came out and his PC struggled a bit? I assure you Michael's got a better PC than me. Personal cock. Oh, high school party's the worst. Right, big circle there. I want to see what the car does. Right, I'm just going to run by. I'm just going to, excuse me, I want to see what the... No, get out of combat, Mikey. No! No, get out of combat and just... There we go, that's one. Two's down. Right, what's this? Instant kill, what's this? Man, look how fucking... Like, there's no weight to the combat, like... The devs should have played like a Def Jam game, or played like a... I'm trying to think, what's a game that's got like a really good sort of combat system, really heavy combat system, I'm trying to think. Right, so it was cross reversal, kick him back, and then let's see if I can actually throw him into the water this time. Nope, that's how it's meant to look. Oh no, I fell in, boys. He fell in. That's it. Right, we'll rage mode. Def Jam, or like the Punisher game, has like really meaty combat. Right, there we go, boys. We've done it. Right, we'll sprint across here. Is it maybe that door there? Right, there's not a door, no door there. Right, here we go, just get scalping. Yes, man. Get revenge. Oh wait, no. Oh my god, the combat takes so long. You know what, fuck that shit. Oh yeah, boys, if anyone has the chance, or is anyone gets around to it, play Mullet Mad Jack. I'm having to pull overtime because our server's broke. And I still think I'm having a better time than you. Yeah. That would be apt to say. This certainly is a time. Of all the times I've had, this is certainly one of them. You are kidding me, honest. Wait, that's where I was, wasn't it? Use the vantage point to shoot. Why did that not pop up? There we go. Basically weekly for the past months. Oh. Sorry to hear that, pal. Well, thank you for choosing. Why did it explode near me? What is going on, boys? And why am I okay from getting an explosion right behind me? Holy shit. Lovely squelch sounds there. Wasn't able to start work until 11:30. Supposed to start work at 8. Oof. Well, at least you got a lie in. Kind of, or not. Yeah, well, you get paid for the time that you, how do I say it, that you were meant to be there, but you didn't technically work, if that makes sense. Well, you get paid from like 8 till 11:30. Why are they glowing blue? You still get paid for class. Search 7 Wells Ranch for Colt. This area just gives me a big bang of... Did anyone ever play the backyard wrestling games? They were so fucking bad. Like, it's a shame that... What the fuck hit me there? What was that? Oh, there was an explosion. Oh. Don't know what happened there. I died. I was awake at the desk, ready to work. Not my fault I couldn't. Aye, exactly. There we go, skip that. It's a shame because it's like, you took cover and you fell through the world. I think I don't know what happened there. I think what happens is that one of these things blew up. But it's a shame because I fucking, like, tell me a backyard wrestling game featuring guys like the Sandman and Eutechnyx. Oh, here we fucking go, boys. No, it was dog shit. It was like a Power Stone clone and not a good one. And it's a shame that that's the only game that features like Nick Mondo and shit like that. Like fantastic deathmatch wrestlers that never quite got attention elsewhere. So I think they might be in like I guess you can make them, but I think also they might be in one of the Fire Pro games. Like in the Big Japan. Because I know Zandig's definitely in there. I've started because I was mentioning Glenn Danzig. I was mentioning one of the last streams. And I realise now I get really confused between Glenn Danzig and John Zandig. Now again, they're both fucking mental MAGA chuds, so... Oh. Bolted shut. Finding our way inside. Oh, it's nice of Vampiro there to open the door for us. Oh no.
Don't think I'll go easy.
How many members does the Devil's Hand have? It what's this? That's the same animation as a car. Man, I'm just jonesing for like, what'd you call it?
Don't mess with the hand.
I'm just jonesing for like Sleeping Dogs combat. That's another one that has fucking great combat. It's like meaty and actually feels like you're hitting things. Well, this just feels like you're, you know... Oh, no. Oh, my God. Little Jason's run towards me. Actually, no, he's not little. He's pretty big. He's quite massive.
Let's see you take this.
Oh, this isn't going well, boysies.
You stay down.
Wee Roy, did you... Nah, Jason's quite wee, you're right. He's actually been walking on his knees this whole time. Jason's actually 6'3". It's just a gimmick, you know?
You wimp.
Lads, I've just really always wanted to see Kieran and Jason fight. I don't think I'll ever get my wish. There we go, shot him in the neck. Yes, man. Who do you think would win that fucking like Bloodsport match?
Way, pal. Nothing fearsome about you.
Thing is, like, I can see where they're going with that effect. You could add like a broken glass effect where it goes like shh, as like you pull his face over the broken glass, and it would be fucking cool. Time limit draw. I think Spiffy's tanking it. I don't know. I will say, I have technically given Kieran a black eye. I've never given Jason a black eye, but I've also never headbutted Jason. He scares me too much. Oh, I can hear someone shoot me, but I couldn't see anyone. Okay, I didn't. For context, I didn't mean to headbutt Kieran. I was absolutely steaming, and I thought I'm gonna put my head on his shoulder. I just didn't realize that I'd done it with such force, because I was steaming.
You stay down.
Oh, I'm floating. Alright, here we go. Acquired $73.
Back off.
Oh, another environmental kill. Wait, come on. Make this one be good.
You wimp.
Was it the radiator? Okay, that one's pretty good. Just because slamming someone's head in the door is always looking brutal. Actually, the thing is, the Warriors came out, I want to say maybe... That was 24... This was 2011 this game came out, or 2013, I can't remember. It was... Yeah, it was 2013, because it... Was it 2013? Lads, what year did this game come out?
Hands off me.
I'm getting what I paid for.
Oh no.
Just dying to make friends with his face.
Oh no.
Watch out. He's dangerous.
He's dangerous as I fucking murder him. Oh no. I got a trophy called Mr. Knight. Oh my god. Wank hard, boysies. Wank hard. Oh dear Jesus. Dear God. Are the denims still on? Can you hear that? Yeah, denims are still on. Yes, man. Wait. So she was getting battered. I mean, the dead body's just moved. Fully clothed. She looked dead. It's just too fucking... I love how she was not a character in the slightest. Mainly because we... Oh! Is that what I think it is? Oh dear. Not on a Christian stream like this. Like, not even a name. Her whole point was to be able to be like, no, stop. And then you come in, batter the fuck out of the guy who's like, I'm going to get what I paid for. He puts his head through a telly and then you shag her. That's the whole point of her existence. Holy shit. Also, and she's literally disappeared. Not even a word was exchanged. Yes, man, look at that. Fucking 360 no scope. Also, lads, did you hear the fucking generic sex jazz they had on the background? Yes, man. Is it always going to be a fun scene we have to outrun this? Yes! Lads, look, it's kind of like the scenes in Medieval. Oh, I forgot I can sprint. See, that's a fun set piece.
He's the dirt fool.
I mean, it's probably not well made, but still a fun set piece in theory, you know?
What's this motherfucker think he's doing?
Oh, lads, what?
You wimp.
Right. Where can I throw him? Oh, holy shit. Okay, that was kind of fun. Is it though? It's more in theory. It's a fun set piece. Like, look, I just broke the fucking engines by... And it just bounced off the blades. In theory, it's a fun set piece. Big Bang and Medieval, like the mechs and fucking Scarecrow Fields.
That's right, you're down.
Right, here we go. What's the like rage mode with a knife? Oh my god! I think he's dead. We've stabbed him like 40 times. Holy shit! And then we're in the barn. As long as I don't have to do races anymore, I'm good.
You wimp!
Oh god. Right, knife fight. Let's fucking go, boys. Showed more emotion here than with the woman. Yeah, it's just... I seen like the reviews for this. It was like it got harshly criticised for its portrayal of women. I was like, you don't say. You don't say. Wait, what's it here? Oh! Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Say hello to the bottom of my boot.
Right, let's just back off and get the guns out. Did I get him? Yes, man. I'd say it's a teenager idea, cool, but even they think this is like... It's... Yeah, it's very... I think it's maybe not even a teen. It's like a 12-year-old who is trying to sound grown up and trying to sound, you know? Anyway, I got an achievement called Leadheads. You know, it's someone's... Or it's like a parody of... If you showed a 12-year-old Sons of Anarchy and it says, make your OC. It's a 40-year-old's idea of what they thought was cool when they were 13.
You stay down.
I'll be honest, I was big into my Shadow the Hedgehog, and I find this is super cringy. Because at least with Shadow the Hedgehog, he's a fucking hedgehog, you know? There was a bit of fucking levity to it. Oh, never mind, he flew off. Like, this is like a joke video game or a joke movie that you'd watch, you'd see. You know, like within a movie. Or with it, like, this would be what, like, the edgy teenager would be playing. Like, in Grand Theft Auto, that's what I think. What's Michael's son called? I forget his name. This is what something like he would be playing, yeah. This is Meet the Spartans version of Sons of Anarchy. Oh yeah, but only like they don't think it's a parody, or like the script was written as a parody, but the director doesn't see it that way.
Over to me.
I just stab this guy. Oh no, fuck! I'll just use the rage mode here, and then stab him like 1,000 times. Right, so I've stabbed him what, like 6 times. I've got to let this run out. And he's fine. He's fine. It's the Uwe Boll version of Sons of Anarchy. Oh, that's even better. This is Ride to Hell. Was it Ride to Hell Retribution? The movie, the game. But the movie's directed by Uwe Boll. I miss... Right, so Uwe Boll was a fucking nutter, right? And his whole things were tax evasion and tax scams. I miss, like, video game adaptations being that level of dog shit. Because, oh, it was what a golden era of like, oh, it's a Far Cry movie. It's not actually got anything to do with Far Cry, but here we go. I will say this, boys. I don't think I've laughed so much when me and Sean sat and watched fucking House of the Dead. What a wild time. I think he's got, like, he had surprisingly, I don't know if he got them before they became big stars, but like he's got one, a Dungeon Siege movie, I think it's called In the Name of the King. Because for some reason Dungeon Siege was picked up as one of these direct-to-video sort of franchises. And there was a Dungeon Siege movie with Jason Statham in it. Directed by Uwe Boll, which I find mental. And if you look up the cast of, like, Ron Perlman as well, isn't it? Fucking hell. Of some of the, like, Blood Rain movies. I'm trying to remember who's in... Ben Kingsley's in Blood Rain. Someone else is... I can't remember who else is in it, but... Oh god, Christian Slater. I'm glad Christian Slater had a Yeah, because that was... It's not happened to Tara Reid. Wasn't Tara Reid in, like, the Asylum movies? I mean, like, Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus and shit like that. But then again, they're probably the closest thing to those type of movies. Michelle Rodriguez was in Blood Rain as well. Right, there we go, there we go. And Michael Madsen will show up for anything. Yeah, it's fucking wild some of the casts he had. But the thing is, some of them weren't like Far Cry. Well, was Far Cry a big thing at the time? It hadn't quite broken out just yet, but I want to say the movie was maybe around the time of like Far Cry Vengeance, you know, the fucking Wii port or whatever. Oh, it's Big Colt. He's the leader of the Devil's Hand, I think.
I know you're in here. This place is like a part of me. And I always know when there's vermin.
Madsen like mostly does low budget Christian films these days. Ah, I see. So he'll be in that Ronald Reagan one. That's got, I think, Dennis Quaid.
You're the first.
I never watched the Timothy Oliphant Hitman. You seen that one?
So to what do I owe this?
It's okay.
I'm here to wipe my ass.
But again, I've seen the...
I'm taking you all.
Is it Agent 47? I've seen the second one first. And the first one's okay in comparison.
Brave to take revenge, huh?
But the only thing is, 47 is such a non-character.
You so enjoy classics.
Oh, we get a boss fight with Colt. Thing is, we've already seen that we kill Colt in the opening.
Smoke you out.
Oh, fuck's full of propane and propane accessories.
Sad, but clever. Of course, since you don't have a way out, you're the one who smoked.
I'm just gonna look up Uwe Boll's. When you Google Uwe Boll movies, Uwe Boll boxing. Yes, man. Right, here we go. Escape the fire. The what? Oh my god, I can't see it because the effects on screen. I'm trying to think as far as... Oh my god, I punched the guy and he turned into fire. I'm trying to think what, like... I think I'd done a tier list ages ago of like video game adaptations. I think my favourites were Castlevania was top of the list. I really like Detective Pikachu and the Street Fighter 2 anime were I think the top of the list. And then Last of Us, of course. Twisted Metal was okay. Fallout was really good. Fallout was class. I was actually surprised how much I enjoyed the Fallout show. Megan was thirsting. And I mean thirsting for Walton Goggins' ghoul. And you know what turned out was ahead of the curve? Low tax, something turned to max. Well, yeah, it became fucking like, what do you call them? Is it the gazer teasers, you know? Like the Bruce Willis ones and all that. The Frank Grillo ones.
Airplane cemetery. Gone to protect the stock. God damn it, man. Give me the water.
Did I just kick water if my guy was burning to death? Again, this is like someone's idea of what's really cool, you know? Anyway, so I'm looking up director Uwe Boll. So, in the Name of the King, the last mission was his last video game one, which I think was like was the Dungeon Siege series. In the Name of the King, Two Worlds. Oh no. So he made the Blood Rain movies, but he also made he made the third Blood Rain one, which was Blood Rain: The Third Reich. Then they done Blubberella, which was a remake of Blood Rain, but with someone who's a bit heavier and oh. Well, thanks for the guy that found something awful and had to sell it. And he came out as a repeat wife beater. So good on Uwe Boll for that one. Oh, he bartered. Low tax. Oh, I thought you meant like low tax and like that was a that you mean the gimmick that he done where he wasn't paying it like. Well, it isn't. There's egg on my face, boys, because I thought low tax was literally like the scam that he was doing, not a person.
Looks like getting in won't be easy.
But there was, around that time, there was Silent Hill 2, which was dog shit. The Silent Hill 2 movie, I think, what was it called? Revelations? Which I fucking went to see in cinema with my girlfriend at the time, and oh, no wonder that relationship didn't work out. And she liked it. I should have known then. I was like, no, this relationship isn't going to work.
They just keep coming.
What game developers think you could beat in a boxing match, folks? I figure I could take 90% of indie developers, and that's not me saying I'm a hard ass, but I'm pretty sure I could. Specifically, I want to beat the fuck out of Phil Fish. I've got nothing personally against Phil Fish, but I seen the indie game movie, and I was like, oh, I just want to batter you. Who else got? David Cage. Could take him in a fight. I don't know if I could take Peter Molyneux. I don't know if I'd want to take Peter Molyneux because Molyneux's hilarious. Actually, what to do is, I'll set up a boxing match. Me and I couldn't with Butter Jonathan Blow. What did Jonathan Blow work on?
Look alive. Here he
What I do is I'll fight David Cage, and we give Peter Molyneux a live mic
Let's get
for a while for the pre-show and just let him promise whatever he wants. Like, remember he said Milo was gonna be like an AI that you can like, I don't know, it'll be like your new son or whatever.
that's your strength, my friend.
Jonathan Blow worked on Braid, The Witness, and anti-vaxxing. Ah, I see.
That's it. Try your luck.
You know, I played Braid. Braid's fine. I never played The Witness. But the problem is, I played Braid years after it came out. So I was kind of like... I can't... What was it? It was something... like, it was past the point of it being... I think it's hard to look at games because I've actually started on my phone. I was trying to rank like my favourite games ever. And I was just putting down, I was like... But do I talk about them as if I was playing them now? Or do I talk about them as if, like, the first time I played them? Because there's games that... Like, for example, Time Splitters 2. There's objectively better first-person shooters out there than now. But I just fucking love Time Splitters 2. Especially when I played it for the first time. It blew my mind, you know?
Oh, you're dead.
But he was big into COVID. Ah. See, it's the thing. As a wrestling fan, I've kind of learned to... I need to separate, you know, artist or whatever you want to call it, you know? So unfortunately, I've become very good at going, well, that guy's a prick. Oh, that's alright, you know. Just won't praise them. But saying that, I do have a little part of me die when I ask someone who's their favourite wrestler and they go Hulk Hogan. I'm like, oh. Wrestling would definitely be better much more if you didn't do it to some extent. Yeah, I think. But then of course it bleeds over. Like, for example, for years my favourite was Undertaker. And I'll be honest, my Undertaker being one of my favourites kinda ended big time after the fucking Last Ride documentaries. Like, that's the thing. See, if you're a big fucking... Like, I don't want to say at least hide it. But the fact you're doing your career retrospective documentaries and you're cutting about in 9-line clothing, which was a guy who was ran by a guy who was dishonorably discharged from the military for being a... Yeah. The people were so bad they managed to get blacklisted from pro fucking wrestling or a special level degenerate. But aye. Definitely Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll's... That's the thing, I'm going to say something nice about Uwe Boll and then someone's going to Google it and go, yeah, Uwe Boll is actually a fucking monster, you know? No, make more shite movies, box more people. I think it was Undertaker also kept wrestling for years and then stopped being interesting too. Yeah, what I think a lot of his stuff doesn't age particularly well, and what I mean by that is, like, see if you take away the Uzbeki, a lot of it a lot of his in-ring work isn't great, and a lot of the time, like, yes, he's a good wrestler, but I think he was a guy who was a... So there's a certain level of wrestlers to me where it's like, you're the best fucking ever because you can... I don't want to say drag anyone to a good match, but you don't have to... Like, Undertaker had good matches, but he was always in there with people who were also very good, or people who could work really well. He couldn't ever be the one that had to drag someone to a great match, if you know what I mean. Apparently the bowl's now in the restaurant, but yes! Oh my god. You sit there, you have a fucking like a spaghetti bolognese, you go, oh, I don't really like this isn't that good, and you just hear the fucking boxing bell going, and you're like, oh fuck, here we go. Here he comes. Where am I going? Kitchen Nightmares, oh my god. Oh. 2S field trip to shite restaurant, lads, let's go. Right, who's fighting Big Uwe Boll? Because gentleman's agreement, we can't all fight him. One of us needs to fight him. And boys, I think Uwe Boll would batter us. Right, do I go into something? So right, so I started here and I fought my way up these hangers. Look at this fucking Call of Duty map. Oh, he destroys. He's a monster. So I think we need to try and work out who would have the best chance of surviving against him. Not winning, surviving. Because I think if he punches fucking Jason, Jason's dying. He hired him fucking... Thing is, he's probably got a shit ton of money behind him. Like, a lot. Because his fucking... Like, what was it? It was basically if a movie... something like that. Basically, German millionaires, I believe, was it German millionaires, would give him money, and it was completely tax deductible. So they would do that. He would make a movie, and they would not have to pay taxes. You know. Which I find that's... Again, I don't know much about taxes. I'm very lucky in the fact that the government pays mine, so... Doesn't pay mine, sorts mine for me, because fuck me. She trying to figure out this whole... Yeah, I want to see more absolute shit, but the thing is now, there's that many shite fucking franchises, like, it wouldn't be console games they'd buy up. Doesn't... Oh no, I'm not going anywhere near fucking Rob Black. You joking? You joking? Fucking... Oh, this fucking burger's a little bit overdone. Thumb cut off. There we go. Allegedly cut off someone's thumb. Boys, watch the Dark Side of the Ring with XPW. It's something else. You can say whatever you want as long as you say allegedly, but this one is very allegedly. Also, the Messiah's fucking class. If the glove does not fit because victim now has one less finger, you must acquit. I mean, to be fair, it was never proven that it was Rob Black. But... Right, so I'm so confused. Oh, Liz barking at something. God knows what she's barking at. So you might hear Buddy barking. Because Buddy's actually sitting and sleeping behind me. Come get me, government. Then he did. I need to watch a new Dark Side of the Ring season. I've heard there's some really good ones. The Sandman's on there, and boys, I fucking love the Sandman. Because I always say to people in wrestling, like, sometimes, and this is only sometimes, because sometimes, a lot of the time, it's very important, but sometimes wrestling is the least important thing about wrestling. And the Sandman is a perfect example of that. I'll tell you some boys, I'll go on about how good, so like, technical wrestling isn't really my thing, but the second I hear Enter Sandman, see that entrance start, see that fucking cane swinging, I'm like, yes! That clip of Austin trying to cut a promo while Sandman screams at him for a beer, lives rent free. Oh, is that it? ECW One Night Stand, the first one? And he's just like, give me a fucking beer! And I heard someone explain him as Human Bender, which I've not watched Futurama apart from that. Like, that episode popped up because Megan was watching it, and I was like, oh my god, I completely see it now. And where am I going? Because this, I've got a feeling this is pointing the wrong way, or I'm basically going to every like hangar, every door that can open, and trying that. Heading up here. What about in here? Asden. Gimbir Asden. So fucking good. This looks... There we go. Oh my god. I don't know why. Just it was like I was moving faster than my animation was going there. So it looked a little bit off. Oh yeah, boys. So I forgot to say, Megan gets to choose next 4 games that I'm playing post X-Men Destiny and Ride to Hell. So boys, do you want me to like just announce them as a group, like go, oh, the Megan collection, or do you want me to like announce them as I go? Let's say the same way I announce most games that I'm playing. Because she's already told me what one of the games she's choosing is, and that's gonna be a doozy. Ah shit, I got killed. Right, last checkpoint. Here we go. I made a crazy amount of fucking progress last time. This time, not so much. I was gonna say you should like selected images of box art like a fighting game character tease. But then I realised that it should be black rectangles. I'm so fucking tired. I could do like... Because I could do characters from the games, but... Or things from the games. But I think like I said, she's only given me one, so I can't really do a lot from it. I'll have to sit where, like, tonight and go through, like... I've got a feeling what a couple of things she'll choose, because there's been a couple of games she's asked that I do, and I've not got round to. I put that up and I was like, straight away, I knew I was like, the Megan collection's gonna win. Straight away. There we go. So boys, I'm just curious. So if your significant other was to choose your stream schedule, what do you think they would chuck on? Those guys hit like fucking trucks, man. So let's see if I can just poke my head out here and try and snipe them. Shit. I genuinely have no idea what she picked for me. What was the question? I said, if your significant other chose what games you'd be streaming, what do you think they'd pick? Or even just games that they like, because I don't know if Megan's gonna choose games that she likes or games that she'll like, haha, this will be funny. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. Do I have like a extra zoom in, or... Megan's literally just started. She's went, oh, I just want to play with the character creation, and I've built a new character, and I'm starting a new playthrough. I was like, my god, you've literally just finished. Like, see, after I finish a game, I very rarely go on and go straight away second playthrough. My girlfriend's away at her parents for a week, and I'd been back a grand total of an hour before she started a new Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Yeah, same as Megan. Through here, I think. That and some farming games, probably. Aye. What's that? Megan's playing. What's it she's playing now that she got really stuck on? This one game called Under the Waves, I think it is, or under. No, it's not Under the Seas. I think it's called Under the Waves. Maybe Monster Hunter Stories 2. You know, I've never played any Monster Hunter Stories games. In fact, I have only played 3 Monster Hunter games. I've played Monster Hunter 1 on the PS2. I picked that up. I got Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and I played a little bit of Monster Hunter World. It's a series that I'm like, I really should be into this. I really should be a fan of the series, but it's never clicked for me. I think it's 'cause I've not played with pals, or I've not really, because giant monsters and I like hunting in games and shit like that. It sounds like I've watched people play Monster Hunter World, and I'm like, this looks like something I should be really into, but it's not clicked, you know. Hey, look, how you doing, pal? Right, let's just snipe this guy. Fuck, that didn't work. Oh no, man. Right, we got this. We got to just sit at the back and try and snipe this guy. I really love the demo for Monster Hunter 2 Stories, and it's on the list of maybe I'll get to it one day. All of this guy just shaking off headshots. Is Monster Hunter Stories like a side series, or well, of course a side series, but is it like single player, or because I might be very wrong in this, but I thought Monster Hunter was very light on story and more just on like building gear and doing like hunts or whatever. I ain't being chased by Vince McMahon in any regard as a terrifying thing. Stories as a JRPG. But I'm doing okay, I can't complain. So far at least. This turn-based. Oh. Okay, that sounds interesting. I just remember, actually, boys, you know, the most I've actually ever played with Monster Hunter was when she was in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Which, boys, I will defend. That was a good game that had shit poor production values and a real lack of Marvel allowing Capcom to use certain characters, which that's what killed that game. But have you seen the new stuff? Oh yeah, I've seen that with cell shading and stuff like that. It makes it look like a completely different game. I love the Marvel vs. Capcom series. I don't know how many times I've completely finished 3, like, well, the character stories and all that. I will get better at 3, but you know what? Fuck me, 3 is hard to play competitively. Because I love the Marvel vs. Capcom series because they just go, balance, what's that? And can a game be broken when every character is broken? That's where you are. There we go. A maximum does play is paying the person who made the whole mod for it. Oh, nice. I should check it out. Part of me was tempted to do the story mode, but the story mode's not the most interesting. It also just... Right, so tell me, see if you want a crossover game, what's the most interesting part of it? It's the initial crossover, isn't it? Because seeing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it just goes, oh yeah, by the way, these worlds skipped and now, or these worlds collided off screen. And you just go, alright, suddenly Captain America is absolutely fine with Mega Man cutting about, and there is no, like, they don't, like, stop and talk about it for a second. They don't, like, because you want that initial bit where, like, I don't know, Wolverine's, like, freaking out because there's a fucking, you know, Nemesis is attacking or whatever. No, I don't get that. I'm so confused. Where am I going? It's the stages are so bland that it's actually hard to tell where I'm meant to go. Right, so I came from in here. Was this like a... Unless I just head this way. Oh, I see. That's where I was going. But yeah, I have this. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has got a special place in my heart because I picked it up on PS2 pretty cheap back in the day, and nobody else liked it. And I was like, but this is my game, and I genuinely didn't know for years until I started watching like Screw Attack and stuff like that the game was that beloved. Because it just feels like, because I remember I bought it around the time and all my school pals were like, oh, it's 2D. Oh, why play that when there's like Soul Calibur 2? Soul Calibur 2 is a fucking amazing game, but you know what I mean? Like, when Tekken 4 is out at a time, you know? Or Mortal Kombat Deception, you know? You know, it wasn't Deception, it would have been Deadly Alliance at that time. And I was like, oh, that's Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's my game. Only to find out that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is one of the most widely beloved fighting games ever. Because again, balance, what's that? Just waiting for this one guy poking his head up. There we go. We should do a TOS Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tourney. I've actually got a pitch for a TOS tournament. It was a Pokemon one. Like, remember that oh, what was it called? That Pokemon Battle one. But the problem is, we have cunts that know, like, and play it competitively. I've got no fucking clue. I would go, that my team's got a cute frog and a Pokemon I think is quite cool. But competitively is just, you know, dog shit. And then you get someone, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament, you could say. Yes, man. I look forward to scalping everyone with my fucking with Sons on and shit like that. There we go. Get on the marketing team, welcome aboard. But the only problem is there's no like super accessible way to play it. Don't get me wrong, the best way to play it is the 360 port that's delisted.
Your riding days are over.
But there's no like digital way to buy it now. Fightcade, I guess yeah, you could do Fightcade. I tried to set it up and couldn't do it at a time, but then again it was 3 in the morning and I was very tired. And I was just curious because, actually that's a lie, I have got Fightcade working before because I played a bit of, so there's this X-Men game on the PS1 called Mutant Academy 2, which is a surprisingly decent fighting game because they steal a lot of stuff from the Marvel vs. series. And it generally has the best grab I've seen in any fighting game, which is Magneto's fucking... So he does this thing where he knocks you down and then lifts you up with magnetism, jumps in mid-air and catches you with a German suplex, and it is amazing. I need to dig it up, but someone pointed me to a script that does auto-download stuff. Like, ooh, need to give that a wee look then. But I want to find, like, get a tournament for, like, the most dog shit fucking fighting game you've ever seen. You know, like, not your good ones. I want to get up a tournament. I want to be the cunt that's, like, if you went to Evo, the cunt that's in the bathroom going, alright, do you want to play some fucking, what's a terrible fighting game? Tattoo Assassins, you know? I've now forgot every other bad fight. Battle construction vehicles, there we go. Well, let's get a Dino Rex turn. I've never heard of Dino Rex. I'll need to look up Dino Rex. Or specifically a Soul Calibur Broken Destiny tournament. Dino Rex is, as it sounds, a fighting game where you play as Dinosaurs and it's absolute dog shit. Wasn't there there's a Jurassic Park game, isn't there, that's like that? I think it's called Warpath. And I think Mick might actually have a couple of world records in it.
Let's see you take.
Actually, you know what? Boys, let's get a Primal Fury. Not Primal Fury. Was it Primal Fury? Primal Rage. Primal Rage 2 tournament. Fucking unreleased version of unreleased sequel to a dog shit fighting game. Or see, once we can get Fightcade, like the equivalent of Fightcade for like old, like first person shooters that were on like 360 era and shit like that, because eventually emulation will catch up with it. Lads, then we can get things like fucking Fracture tournaments or the Bionic Commando reboot tournaments, you know? Lads, the future is now. Nothing's gonna stop us. I assume we've got a boss fight now because we've got... Right, what can we buy? I can't buy a shotgun, we can't unlock that yet. There we go, I bought the Hansen Spear model. Actually, let's buy the Hansen Spear model 9. I hate how there was no audio for everything. Get Street Fighter tournament on the go buy, which I mean, the original Street Fighter, yes man. Oh, Street Fighter the movie, the game, yes. Actually, I've actually got a world record in a dog shit fighting game. I've got a world record in the Transformers Transmetals fighting game for the PS1. Oh, boys, that one's terrible. Oh, that shite port the DSP-1 Evo in. Oh, I can't wait to do that. Can't wait to get like the iOS version of Street Fighter 4 and go, right boys, here we go. Win that and then go, I'm the best Street Fighter 4 player in the world. Because, you know, I'm 100% going to do that. Oh, is that a boss fight with Colt? I totally forgot about that Phil lore. It's one of my favourite things about him.
I guess I'll just have to pick you apart, limb from limb.
Avoid the Gatling gun fire and take out Colt. Does it have a cooldown period, or it was like an OG fighting games guy? Oh yeah, fighting game community guy. You know, which got, and that he was there and he was not liked by anyone. Listen guys, so there's a line for me. See when I started watching the fighting game community, I was genuinely like, oh boys, I don't know if it's because I come from wrestling. I was like, see this low tier god guy. I want to punch him in the face. I want to see him lose. This is fucking class. Only to realise, no, he's not putting it on for a character. He's just a piece of shit. I want to see more. Like, I want to see Justin Wong healing it up. Everyone hitting him with the Daigo parry, you know? Like, if I was ever in a tournament, which I was, and this is exactly what happened, I was fucking getting booed by everyone, including you cunts. The TOS guys fucking booing me. There we go. Right, so do I just need to shoot him, or... Wait, where you come? Oh, there you are. Oh man, the shooting is so bad in this game. And then just walk up beside Colt. Thing is, there's no... You're kidding. That seems like... Justin's wholesome though. Every time I tune into his streams, he's always in some random online tournament and his daughter's literally climbing over his face. Oh, Justin's class. I sit and watch... is it TKO, the podcast that he does with... he's still double perfect at this point. I like when he goes to tournaments or when he's online and he just gets Daigo'd. It's so fucking funny in Third Strike. See, I love Third Strike, but it's not. It's so hard to fucking... So hard to do. Oh no, he's cornered. I'd be into esports getting treated more like wrestling, like characters and shit like that. league teams cutting promos. Aye. Imagine the little dweebs in fucking like FaZe Clan going, my Counter-Strike team's better because blah blah. We played the Evo series, been mostly doing hosting stuff though. Aye. I remember he done a thing. I really enjoyed this. It was a video he done where he's at. I think it maybe it was a convention or a tournament, and it was like one of the King of Fighters games. I want to say like I can't remember what combo breaker it was.
Do you think this is it?
And
I'm the last one.
it was like you need to fight fucking Ultra Geese or whatever, or Ultra what's his name?
That's for what you've done to my town.
Yes, man. Oh, here we go. Yes, man.
That's for trying to kill me.
Yes, man. Shoot him in the balls.
That's for Naomi.
And this is for Mikey.
Well, this is for Mikey.
Yes.
You remember that name. You hold on to that name in your head. Hold on to it tight. Real tight. Right now. You got it?
And then we just shoot him. There we go. This is literally the ending of that dog shit Half-Life fan game. Hunt down the Freeman. Oh, and then we're back here, boysies. We're back here. Just no explanation. We're just back here. Look at how lethargic that fucking swipe is. But I'm trying to think, like, you get bits where, like, Maximilian Dude has laid out Justin Wong backstage, so Sonic Fox runs in to make the save and beats some at fucking Third Strike or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, we need to get more of this. Shooting the bad guy in between tough guy comes. Aye, shoot him in the knees, shoot him in the legs. It's very much, again, what, if you asked me when I was younger, what, like, oh, this will be cool, let's do that. So the next one is Greasy Steve. Oh, he's the guy that Greasy Steve was with Meat Hook and then stabbed Meat Hook as Meat was gonna tell me who it was. So let's go get Greasy Steve, boys. Let's get Greasy. I fucking need a drive again, don't I? Oh, that's not an emulation issue. That's just how the game runs.
I can explain. I don't know what happened. You know, it's like
I mean, nothing. Pay no attention here.
crazy, you know? And I tried to help. 666.
Seems like
Why am I in this game?
Heard a lot of bad news. Nothing but bad news. You with me? I don't like coming here. It's beneath me, and I think you know that.
Yes, sir. I do, sir. I do.
Now, this guy killed Anvil. I know because I saw him do it. The
See, watching, I've just looked at Uwe Boll's thing, and Uwe Boll didn't actually make that many. He made House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain,
Now you
The Name of the King, Postal, Blood Rain 2, Far Cry,
Jake,
and that was really it.
we were supposed to
Blood Rain 3.
we bled him good.
Sure, I think he was meant to be like a Nazi. Oh my god, Uwe Boll done an Auschwitz movie.
Got some crazy
Oh my god.
That's for sure.
I can tell.
I think he was meant to be like Nazi biker,
Pretty
sort of.
boy is less than pleased with your fuck up.
I mean, fair enough, he has done Blood Rain the Third Reich, but
The boss
there's quite a difference between like
No.
there's a difference between pulpy
what you're told
killing Nazis as a as a vampire, you know,
others about
versus
mysterious death.
an Auschwitz movie, you know, there's a difference.
Enough.
It's like Wolfenstein,
Next
and,
time, try killing
you know.
my guy. Lure him into a trap and finish him today. And
like,
cut out
has
the
anyone played Call of Duty World War II? So I was like, because I just played Wolfenstein, I was like, oh, here we go, Call of Duty World War II. This might be fun, and it's got some fun set pieces, like most Call of Duty campaigns. And then right at the end, it tries to go fucking. It just try it because you have this big massive fight that involves derailing a train. It's a pretty cool set piece. And then you go through and you're like, oh no, we're in a death camp. Oh no. And after you've had this big pulpy fucking showdown, it tries to be all the horrors of war.
Been waiting for you, boy.
I mean, there's definitely a crossover between Nazis and bikers. Oh yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I noticed you kind of cheated
cheated. I don't think so.
Well, I think so. See, I know you had a helping hand during that last fight.
You?
I didn't want the Mick talking about stuff he had no right to.
And
Why
I
is he
guess
talking here?
Right is yours.
I can't believe we're circled back to the Undertaker again. Yes, man. It's the thing is, like, how do I say this? See, because Baker used it a lot, I think it got wrapped up in a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I remember there was a skateboard mate called Independent, and it's just an Iron Cross, their logo, but I think they got it from like bikers and stuff, and I don't think they were aware where it came from, or maybe they thought we can try and reclaim this symbol. I don't know. Can't a stranger. We know he's not a stranger. We know he's called Greasy Steve.
Conway.
But yeah, maybe just don't do Nazi imagery unless a game's a pulpy game about killing Nazis, you know. Then kill all Nazis you like. I cannot believe that we live in a world where fucking Wolfenstein 2... I always bring this up. Wolfenstein 2 got controversy for its advertising because its advertising was like, go punch a Nazi. And people were like, so much for the tolerant left. I'm like, yeah, you don't tolerate Nazis. Hot take. I love it, Greasy Steve just fucking rubber banded in front of me there. Like, you got too close. Whoop. Yeah, it's always morally correct to punch a Nazi. Did you see... Did you see Alex Jones on Twitter? Said something about Hitler, you know... He said something like he hated Hitler. And then all the comments were just like, oh, I can't believe you've turned on us like this. I can't believe, you know, you're now woke. And I was like, yes, man, Alex Jones is fucking own fan base are turning on him for... Wait, I dodged that. For not liking Hitler, yes, man. No, don't. I wish I could just take back whatever I said there.
You're a long way from home now.
But I just like the idea of Alex Jones checking his Twitter and going, wait, what have I done? Like, fair enough, he's a big fucking psycho as well, you know? Of course he is, Alex Jones. But I really like the idea of him checking his Twitter going, wait, no. Ah, shit. We lost Greasy Steve. Right, so dodge under that. I dodged! I fucking power slid. Monkey's Paw being right on Grifter to cultivate a far fan base. Then the minute you're not extreme enough, they'll devour you. Aye. I think didn't that happen with Trump, or am I making that up as well? And good riddance to them. Aye. Fucking turning each other off for fuck off. Fuck's sake. But I'm glad. Good. Fucking hope they devour themselves. Found the willow green bike paint. Oh, I can customize my bike now. Well, I'm very lucky that I've came from a very sort of tolerant and left-leaning family, but my uncles and aunties are not as, and my cousins as well, or let's just say not as tolerant and as open-minded. Oh, for fuck. He is indeed getting away because I keep hitting this tiny rock here. Oh, never mind, I blew up. Right, we got this, boys, we got this. This is the one here. So don't press triangle too early. There we go, right. So I don't think it matters how, as long as we just stay in range of Greasy Steve, I think that's what matters. I don't think it matters if we like, because it just rubber bands away for us.
You're a long way from home now.
Oh yeah, boys. I forgot to say. So I walked Megan into work, and Megan worked in one of the libraries, and it was like you have rental games. I was like, oh, what have we got here? And it was like Mario Kart Wii was there, because of course. Toy Story 3 and the PS3 was there, which I was like, oh, actually, I'm tempted to see if I can just buy this off of them. And there was another one. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Ben 10 on the Wii. Yes, man, here we go. Which I'm sure, which Protomia's got. Protomia, how many Ben 10 games in the Wii do you have? Like the lack. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that? The lack of animation there. Of sound effects, of like grunts, of anything. Wait, so I kept failing that. It's just so we can get to a cutscene where I fail it. And we're in Fogwood. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're the reason I got stood up.
Is that not the same lassie from...
That guy? Fine taste you have in men there. You know where I can find him?
Hey, girls gotta get around somehow.
That's the exact same lassie. I was thinking.
I'll have to do. I'm late seeing a band because of that asshole. You take me there? I'll tell you where to find him.
Yes, man, taking him to the Creed gig. Let's go. That's the exact same girl. They've just used the same model. Holy shit. God, the face rig is so immobile. I'm pretty sure I could do a better face rig. Like, me on Blender could do a better job in this. Blender or Source Film. I've seen fucking cheaply made...
My favorite song.
Wait, what? What is going on?
I guess you're looking for a broken jaw.
Yes! That's my favourite song as well. Fucking... Ambience. She must be away fucking seen one of those bands like Sleep Token or whatever, which
Looks like getting in won't be easy.
half her songs for just like ambience, you know? Not a spark of life in those eyes. I've seen fucking Overwatch source filmmaker porn which has more fucking life to it than this. I said what I said. That's your favourite song. This is so funny, like you want to fight and you just whip out a fucking rifle and murk them all. Yes, man. Like there's no fucking in between. It's just like you want to, like, slightly annoyed murder. I don't know. I'm not a biker. I wouldn't know this. Anyway, are we going to the gig as well? We're not going to the gig. Who's shooting us? Oh, the guy all the way over there. Did I get him? Oh, where did you come from? There's a guy there and there's... Okay, right, just shoot John Marston here. I need to get some rifle ammo. I also need to figure out how to actually sell drugs. Oh, it's okay, we're in the gig now. What was that accent? Why is the music still playing? Did anyone hear that voice acting? Rescue the girl and clear the house of thugs. Right, what's this? I wasn't even hitting the table. I was hitting beside the table.
You wimp!
Right, you know what? I'm just going. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That accent was like a spit. The image took the piss out of Mick Jagger. Yes, man. You know, I used to be terrified of the spitting image puppets. Like my dad had one of the magazines, and it had like I think it was Tony Blair or something on the cover, and he had to hide it. And I remember one time specifically, I was going through because my dad used to have like old collections of comics as well, you know. And I remember I was going through them trying to find like a comic that like one of the Thor comics or whatever that he had, and I just seen the spitting image puppets and just screamed. Fucking Was it Tony Blair? Was it like I can't remember who it was that was on it, but I fucking terrified me as a Wayne. My dad used to have a couple of puppets and I thought they were hilarious. I had no clue who they were. Actually, I didn't know spitting image was a thing until I watched the video for, what was it? Land of Confusion by Genesis. And I was like, wait, unlocked a fucking memory? A memory? I can't fucking talk, boysies. Probably not the actual puppets, probably just ones he sold as merch. Ah.
That's sheer strength, my friend.
I'll be honest, boys, I still, even watching that video, I've not got, thanks for the memories. I'm pretty sure, didn't Jason share something that it was like, it was on Twitter, and it was someone talking about, their friend was talking about how they're scared of being in a Fagoo state or whatever, and they just get slide because they said Fagoo. I'm sorry, this is a venue. Look at the fucking size of this house. Whose fucking house is this? Is this? What the fuck?
What's this motherfucker think he's doing?
I mean, I'd love a private gym that size. Makes I don't have to share it with anyone. Right, here we go, here we go. I think we're inside the fucking... Oh my god. Yes, man, we're doing the rage mode through the fucking... Through the bookshelf. Oh man, I hope I don't fall into a fucking abyss here. Oh no, it's okay.
This guy ain't so tough.
Also, it's suddenly, with the... Oh my god, there are so many guys in this place. Ah shit, I got killed. I was gonna say with the lights it suddenly looked fuck it like what's it called? What's that game? Killer 7 with the shadows. Why are we even here? Because we told, oh my god, I have to do this whole segment again. Because we told this lassie that, oh god.
Fuck that! Don't go in there, man. Those guys are going crazy.
He's not got a gun! The gun didn't load in yet. Yes, man, just doing finger guns constantly. Yes, man. Shit, don't let them surround you. Right, and then just get the bit where I'm hitting them off the... There we go. Can I get my rifle back, or have I ran out of ammo in that? I have ran out of ammo in the rifle. Glass. Oh my god, there's a guy there with a rifle. Oh lad, he's got a shotgun. When did I get a shotgun? I'm just gonna wait around here till my health pops back up. The devs us are fucking British, so and that was the voice they chose. They could have went out to the street and just went, do a Mick Jagger voice and say, don't go in there, man. Like, don't go in there, man. Like, I just have no clue what they were going for. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, and just keep the rifle. Oh. Do I want a shotgun? Let's see how good the shotgun is. I've got 40 bullets for the shotgun, so we can use... There we go. It reloads fast. Do you mind? That's some shotgun ammo. I can do more running than gunning with the shotgun, so let's stick with that. can't believe that somebody looked at this game and went, yeah, it's ready. Ship it. Like, the game just has every moment, like, everything is like... So I was telling Kim this when we were watching Madam Web. I was like, I have very rarely seen a movie where every option it takes, I would do something differently. Like, there was so many, why did this happen? Why did you do that questions? And this game's like that as well, you know? Like, not only narratively, not only gameplay-wise, not only presentation-wise. Have you seen Black Adam? Because that's how I felt about it. I have not seen Black Adam. How would I say it? I kind of knew what I was going. I was like, because honestly, The Rock is kind of like a touch of death for me for movies. I tend to have literally zero interest if The Rock's in it, unless it's a Jumanji thing. I kind of like Jumanji. But see if it's like one of his action movies, just no interest. Saying that, I did see, was it Jungle Cruise, which was alright. Every moment Black Adam made me think someone involved in filmmaking must have hated The Rock. Is it not basically him going about fighting the jobbers of the fucking, like, he never fucking loses to anyone because, like, he doesn't lose fights, he doesn't ever look weak really, he just batters people in it. Which, then you can't build drama. Like, look at John Wick. John Wick loses a shit ton of fights. In fact, most of the time he's saved by someone, or like when he overcomes something, it feels like a big threat. While I imagine Dwayne Johnson was not by anything. But you know what was nice? You know what was really nice? So, see, for years in WWE, when The Rock appears, it's Dwayne that's appearing. You know, it felt like we had The Rock back. Like, fair enough, it did feel like Dwayne again when he was doing his that promo at the end with the Muhammad Ali belt. I felt like Dwayne was back. But see when he's like battering the fuck out of Cody Rhodes, and then in that match where he's doing the big silly sell when he got speared, it was nice to have The Rock back for like a very short time and go, this is why I like this guy. Rock come back as a heel should be in the plan from day one. Aye. I don't think it was a plan. It wasn't a plan at all, but it worked out well. Look at these girls just sitting watching a fucking bloodbath. What? Typewriter. Watching it I played, so it kept me awake during that. 10 out of 10. It seems like a movie that I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't. How do I say it? It would happen to me. I wouldn't watch it. I'd be sitting there and it would just fucking like wash over me, and you know, I wouldn't take it in. It would just happen, you know. I imagine there's like one more gun in here that I need to shoot. Black Adam stuff made him look like a schemer because the context in his main event made him look like a schemer. So playing to that, because didn't he get caught cooking the books for Black Adam, saying it was like a much bigger deal than what it was? And then obviously I got Henry Cavill back, which I need to thank him one thing, because he has made me genuinely interested in DC, because he fucking killed the fucking dumpster fire that was the whole DC universe. Oh my god, lads!
That was gonna get ugly. You saved us.
Wait, he's like, wait, that's the same girl.
Jesus.
Who is Pro 2?
My pleasure, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, they're all the same girls that we've... Because we've had sex with her before as well. Her in the middle. Oh, here we go, boys. Ah, yes, I murdered everyone in the house party and then just had an orgy. A fully clothed orgy. I did not know this was about to happen. Oh my god. Look at my big freak hands. Ah! The dog tags stay on. Oh my god, they are fully clothed. Are they sleeping in their cowboy boots as well?
Hell of a lift tonight. He's a speed freak, you know? Always looking for scratch to race his bike whenever he's not blowing it on meth. I heard there's a race.
Race?
coming up,
No!
400 or some shit. That's where I'd look if I wanted to find him. Leaving so soon?
I gotta fix up my bike if I'm gonna race this guy. He's fast. Faster than me tonight, that's for sure.
They don't call him Greasy Steve for nothing. Perhaps we can meet up another time, lover boy. My name's Claudine.
What about our girls?
Okay, girls.
Nothing.
Who's ready for round 2?
I don't think they're ready. They're asleep.
Anyone there?
Jake, hey.
Hey, Ellie.
Dry humping has never been this sexy. I am
Still here.
fully,
Around here somewhere.
fully
Back
blasted right now.
that night, I've taken
I'm
care
so
Yeah.
aroused with the action in this game
Listen, Jake.
that I've just went.
things are
Like, it's like
better.
a circle. You go from erect to flaccid.
They're already
What am I saying, boys? What am I fucking saying?
go. They're after me. Something else is going on here.
Do you have any leads?
Maybe. I need to get this guy.
The real raid to hell Retribution starts now.
Big motorcycle race. Problem is, I don't think my engine can cut it against him.
Hey, Jake, there's this guy Barnes over in Lost Valley. Might be able to help. He's a wild card, but ain't nothing he don't know about bikes.
Yes, man. Wild card bitches. Let's go.
He was the best. Take care, boy. Ellie's right. They don't give up easy.
Neither do I. Thanks. Later.
Yes, man. Oh, the state of this game, boysies. How do we one up the massive orgy with like 4 women in a fucking mansion full of dead bodies? How do we one up that? I think they thought, because this would have came out 2013, so this was around the time where every game tried to have like, I was going to say Mass Effect scenes, but Mass Effect does them well because you actually build relationships with the characters. This, you are not building relationships at all. And that's me not saying that, like, see if they're trying to go for a grindhouse sort of thing, where, yeah, sure, you can have scenes like that, but it's just the fact that the girls have no character at all, nothing, and the visibly clothed thing, I think it's because they planned it out and then realised that, like, we need to make like another model for them when they're naked. I might not, we don't have time. The Mass Effect characters get their cut, they do. Or you use suggestive lighting or suggestive camera angles, which I've got a feeling that's what they're trying to do with this game, but they just didn't. Like, you know, it was like done suggestive camera angles when it was like, oh, we'll do the characters dry humping. But this thing is with that, you don't move the camera down so you can see his fucking denim, like denim rub going on, you know? I generally would not be surprised if they had exactly two female 3D models, then just swapped the heads and textures to make new characters, probably. I've noticed maybe 3 or 4 enemies. Like, there's the big guy with a hockey mask. There's your vampiro looking guy. There's your sort of generic guy, biker. So there's maybe 4 different bikers. There was maybe 2 construction workers. That's what the artist did when I worked on a 3D fire simulation thing. Oh lad, you need to tell me your stories. And by 2D models, I mean actually one body that has 2 different sets of clothing on. Oh yeah, definitely. Because all of the female characters just have like, well, everyone's, it's like some radiated wasteland because all the men have massive horns. And like, and all the women, of course, have like waists that you could like, waists that should not be able to support their weight, and heaving tits. And different clothing's a push, Ross. I think it's probably palette swapped clothing. Like, this shirt's checkered. Wait, no, this shirt is now, like, I don't know, black, you know, instead of checkered. And this one's red checkered. Completely different. Like, aren't animations time consuming? It's expensive. You got to cut corners where you can, but Jesus, was there any corners to cut in this game? This game's a fucking circle. They cut so many corners, they just sand it down to a circle.
Only devil's hand allowed here.
I like my, the way I like my women, giant boobs, tiny waists, and most importantly, fully clothed at all times. I think this game might have the worst sex scenes in any video game. This is when we go to Mikey's top 10 sex scenes in games. And I get pure fucking, like, cretinous, sleazy, like, hey, number 9. You know, I don't know why I went straight to number 9. Tier list time. More like number 6 then, right? Well, let's just say if there was a tier list, this one would be at the very bottom. There is one thing I like in this game, and it's the anime. Like, I like the chase where I was running away from the lawnmower thing. But I like see when a grade goes off, I like your character acts stunned. I like that because no game does the a grade goes by you, you'll make it stunned for a little bit. But that one's like the guy's like, oh fuck, you know. Oh my god. We saw Lost Valley City. Have we got to talk about the fact how this is like a post-apocalypse or anything like that? You know what the world feels like? Has anyone watched like those Italian rip-off movies of like Escape from New York where they didn't have the budget to quite do like an Escape from New York, like a city? But it's like they would just do like sort of shot in like rural America and just say it. Like Mad Max 1. You know? Where it's like, well, Mad Max 1's in Australia, but it's just shot where society is kind of crumbling, but it's not quite finished yet. That's the feeling I get from this game is Mad Max 1, but Mad Max 1's good. Mad Max 1's just very... Is quaint the right word for it? Even though it is trying to be like a grindhouse sort of flick. It's more the fact that what comes afterwards is so fucking massive and mental. Like, if you watch Mad Max 1, it's just a movie about a cop with some bikers, and it's like meant to be post-apocalypse, but it's not quite. It's kind of Australia. But then it suddenly cuts to like fucking like then later on there's like Thunderdome and Fury Road and shit like that. Boys, I'm actually really excited for Furiosa. Like I was saying to Megan, there's quite a few movies that I'm really excited to watch. Love Lies Bleeding, I'm really excited to watch. I'm really excited to watch Furiosa. I'm really excited to watch Megapolis, because Megapolis looks either it's getting reviews that are like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 perfection, or the worst movie I've ever seen. I was like, oh boys, we're either getting The Room or we're getting some like pretentious shit. It's gonna be amazing. Also, it's got Aubrey Plaza playing a dominatrix in it. Called WoW. Was it WoW Platinum? I think the character's name is. I've heard Furiosa's class. I think I've seen again. I know. I heard Hideo Kojima say it was like fucking amazing. I was like, right. I know Hideo Kojima's not like the forefront of like movie reviews, but then I seen someone else saying it was Megalopolis is a bizarre disaster. I can't well see it. It's going one of two ways, you know. Like I always get excited when I see the audience score is like, or I see a divisive score. I really get excited when I see that, because either it's something that's really good and people don't understand it, or it's absolute dog shit. Like, boys, we've got some David Lynch fans in here. Has anyone seen it's not called Lost Highway, what's it called? What's the one with Laura Dern and it's like 3 hours long. It's incomprehensible. What's that called? Kieran has tried to make Inland Empire. Do we have any Inland Empire fans in the house? Because I don't think they exist. Because Kieran doesn't like it. Never seen it. Oh, it's dog shit. It's awful. I've got a feeling Megapolis is probably like, oh, you can get the fuck. It's like, I know David Lynch's whole thing is that he makes movies that are open to interpretation and stuff like that, and he doesn't usually care for story, you know, the usual story structure. But fuck me, this one just I've pretty much only seen Twin Peaks and Dune. The thing is, Blue Velvet's very good. I think Elephant Man's fucking amazing, but Elephant Man's not the most David Lynch movie. It's very, you know, you can follow it, if you get what I mean. What else is he's done? It's really good. Wild at Heart's good. and what was the one I was thinking? Mulholland Drive is pretty good. But anyway, that's the sort of vibe I get from Megapolis, is like Francis Ford Coppola's fucking what do you call it? Inland Empire. I do want to get around to watching Eraserhead at some point. Eraserhead's good. I think it's more like, it's very interesting. I've heard a thing about Megapolis Studios where like this is impossible to distribute because Coppola wants a scene where an actual actor walks in front of the screen and interacts with the movie. Oh, I can't wait. I was sitting talking with Kieran about that. I was like, do you think if like we should go at like a late screening in like the Eutechnyx view, where like a staff member comes in who's had to do the lines like 9 times already today, and is just fucking done with everything, and just has to read out a bit with Adam. I don't know how true that is, but I'm interested to see. It's just some like, you know, some person who works at the snack stand and they're just depressed and done with the day, and you just come on and go and have a wee conversation with Adam Driver, or pretend to have a conversation with Adam Driver. But another one I'm very excited about is a movie called Sasquatch Sunset, which is a movie about a family of Sasquatch making a journey across a big forest. But it has no dialogue apart from Sasquatches grunting at each other, and it's meant to be a lovely little family movie. And I was like, this sounds amazing. And it got like 10 out of 10 reviews, but I've seen other people give it like 1 out of 10 because it's, I imagine it's really hard to get through because a lot of it is just told through like, you know, the suits and like Planet Apes if Caesar didn't talk, you know. But boys, there's also a new Planet Apes movie, which I'm not super excited. I've heard this one's not as good, but it's still pretty good. But I adore the new Planet Apes movies. Like, I think they might be the best film trilogy I've ever seen. Yeah, I would put them up there with Lord of the Rings. I think they are that good. Megapolis, still choosing, still having Shia LaBeouf and John Voight. Right, so I say this with not much knowledge. What's John Voight's? What's he done? I've not actually, apart from the fact knowing that he's in Deliverance, I don't actually know much about John Voight. Is he Iranian? Right, I got a Maverick. Oh, it's a pistol. But Reeves Trilogy is so fucking good. Me and Megan sat and watched, because you know when you end up doing just your YouTube deep diving, I found a video that was talking about every 9 Planet Apes movie. Telling folk, he was telling folk to storm the cap. Yeah. No, I'm not saying yes, storm the Capitol. I'm just like, oh, yes, man, what a fucking psycho. That's fucking, yes, man. No wonder Angelina Jolie doesn't want to talk to you. But, man, just, I think Andy Serkis as Caesar is quite possibly one of my favourite performances ever. I really like, I forget his name. Your man that he was Doom in Fan 4 Stick. But he played, was it Kova? The bad guy in the second movie. And I fucking love Dawn of the Planet Apes. Andy Serkis is pretty great in general. Admittedly, he is a guy, whenever I see that he's in, I've still not seen Andor, but he's in Andor. Oh, I need to watch Andor now. I've heard really good things about Andor, but I've not got around to watching it. You know, there's a movie that is lived, I hate the term, lived rent-free in my head. I hate that term, because I feel it's overused, but there was a movie that I have not been able to get out of my mind since I've seen it advertised. I've not seen it. In fact, I don't know anyone that has seen it. But did anyone ever see Andy Serkis and Simon Pegg playing Burke and Hare? Andor's probably my favourite thing I've done with Star Wars in a long time. He was good in Black Panther. Oh yeah, he was... I I forget how to say his first name. Ulysses Claw. I actually hate that they killed him off. Aye. I mean, to be fair, they did bring, was it Killmonger in there? I think Marvel's kind of learned from its thing and going, yeah, we probably should just kill off all of our villains now because we can't bring them back. Like, I'm just gonna wait and see how they try. Like, they're gonna try and do it. I put money on it. They're gonna try and bring back, oh, fuck, I forgot. Literally said his name. It wasn't Kilgore, was it? Killmonger. Even though that scene was fucking amazing. And I think Black Panther, I think the first movie has some problems. But overall, it's got some amazing scenes and some amazing stuff in it. But, like, see that speech he gives where it's like, I don't want, was it? Where he's like, oh, was it, I don't want to die, so I want to die a free man. Oh, it's so fucking good. When the main issue of Black Panther, I didn't think they'd make money, so they cut CGI. The CGI is dog shit. But then again, that's a lot of my problem with a lot of Marvel, is the fights just don't have any weight. Like, I think superhero fights, like, boys, has anybody watched X-Men 97? The superhero fights are amazing. Like, they make me interested to see Cyclops, because, tell me, see, most times you watch something, see Cyclops, most of the time Cyclops is, oh, I've got beams, but see the fights, and I'm not saying fights are everything, because obviously, you know, you need a good story as well, which the X-Men 97 has, but you have me fucking interested in a fight with Cyclops, because he's using beams to, like, help himself traverse around the battlefield, and it's so fucking good. It's like the best, and that's what Marvel, like, obviously X-Men is Marvel, but you know, that's what MCU sort of fight should be, like. But unfortunately, most of them are just big CGI messes with characters either flapping about weightlessly or CGI Dragon Ball Z fights with coloured beams getting blasted at each other, you know? Do you mind there was a time where every comic book movie had a blue beam shooting in the sky? Not just every comic book movie, every movie for a while had that. Anyways, we've been talking about a lot of stuff that isn't right to help Retribution because, dear Jesus, this game.
What's this motherfucker think he's
They're getting really ugly too. Some of the colour choices are nauseating to look at. It's the fact they also shoot all on like CG. Like, there's no real sort of, I'm kind of hoping to, I kind of like Deadpool because Deadpool, at least, like, I know obviously this one's Marvel, but it kind of looked good because obviously it was small budget. The first one was, at least, or compared to what, you know, modern superhero movies are. So you were doing a lot of stuff on set and stuff. So it just looks, you know, like there's actually weight to things, you know. I have seen a video about something about the color choices and how it's, I don't know. But it's also, comic books are meant to be colourful. Like, if you're not vibrant and bright, what's the point? Like, the only time I've properly enjoyed, there's some really embarrassing quotes from Feige in the recent Eternals, was how good it was at, yeah, I've seen that. I think, so it was brought up. I think it's because when they started doing, you know, MCU shit, it was a lot more controllable when it's a green screen. And also, like, the fact that, I bet you, like, none of the actors have really met each other. Like, I remember someone asked, what's her name? Elizabeth Olsen. Oh, what was it like getting to work with like John Krasinski and stuff like that? And she goes, oh, I wasn't there with him. And I was like, oh. So there was a great live-action stop-motion film called Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. They had to qualify for an Oscar so they could prove it counted an animated film by showing that over 75% of the film has animation. Oh, I've seen that movie. It was really good. But Marvel movies technically qualify for that because they're mostly CGI. Oh no, we gotta rescue that woman and then shag her too? Wait, that's the same woman! That is the exact same woman with just slightly different. Remember I said about the t-shirt? Like that shirt's got fucking polka dots on it instead of stop them destroying the gas station. Alright boys, how you doing? This one isn't as blonde. Different person. It's like on if you went into fucking I know I said Durex there. If you went into Deluxe and you got the mad colour wheel thing, it's like there's a joke in Frasier. Oh my god, it's just two flat images just right against each other. But there's one joke always like in Frasier where he gets a different carpet, and Niles is like, "Oh, I thought you went with Harvest Wheat," and he goes, "No, I went with what is it? It's like Sicilian cream." And he goes, "Wait, is it what's Sicilian cream?" He goes, "Oh, it's a new colour. They've discovered a whole new one." And it's like one shade up. See, the way I've described that is objectively shite, but take it from me, it's a good joke. Avatar wouldn't even have won Best Animated Film, so why the fuck should it get nominated for Best Picture? Avatar's also shite. Like, I've seen the Dances with Wolves or the that sort of archetype of a story before. I've seen that in quite a few things, but Avatar was by far the most boring and dull version I've seen of that.
I'm getting what I paid for.
Yes, man, Jake, defender of women.
Watch out, he's dangerous.
Oh Jesus, here we. Oh my God. Dear Jesus. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. Are you feeling aroused, boysies? Don't even get me started. People talking about Disney's live action Lion King. Aye, everything's fucking computer animated. It's not live action. Like, see if they'd done a fucking what's it called? Obviously, you can't do it with lions and shit like that. What was that movie series where it was like a dog and a cat? And I think, what was it? It's a dog and a cat and something else, and they wait. It took time to add jiggle physics, but couldn't add any physics to the hair. I was gonna go, boys. Imagine we just.
Stay down.
Oh my God! I was like, boys, imagine if we just like saved this woman, then shagged. In between getting attacked by gangs, and it fucking happened. I didn't even have to make a joke. Wait, what was that movie I'm thinking of? Is it Homeward Bound or? Which doesn't surprise me at this point. Just this point, how regularly most embarrassing thing happened. Oh God! Oh Jesus! Like I think you could go for a grindhouse thing, like what's that? What House of the Dead Overkill? See if that's what you're going for. But it does it goes beyond parody, and it's played so fucking straight that I don't think it's parody. Like, see if you done it like. Well, this is clearly a comedy, and you're going, oh, isn't it mental how like this guy's constantly busting a nut, Like, there could be something there, especially if you went full, like, what'd you call it? Like, House Dead Overkill is so stupid that I don't think you can actually, it doesn't get it. Yeah, it's like, because the characters will do stuff like that. I can't actually remember if they do things like busting a nut and all that, but you know what I mean? Like, they could do it, but because the game is so, like, objectively a parody or like irony or just it knows what it is, it knows it's a grindhouse sort of. I legit thought that this would be cool and badass. That's the thing, it's not hard to make a cool and badass biker thing, i.e. like Sons of Anarchy was popular at the time, like, or I've actually never watched Sons of Anarchy, so I couldn't tell you. Or like, actually, it's not even about being a biker. Well, because you're not part of like a gang or whatever. Or like, I'm trying to, what's a good biker movie? I don't know. Wild Hogs with John Travolta. If devs ever come out parody about it, call them liars. I think it's, you know what it seems like? I get a vibe of this from, like, I know it's a British dev or whatever you said, but does it not feel like a low budget Japanese dev making a game of what they think Americans would like? That's the vibe I get from this game. But it's clearly not that. You know, someone who's like, oh god. You know, like a dev whose only sort of Western, the only thing I've seen of Western culture is like, you know, it's not like a much like if Hideo Kojima wasn't actually good and wasn't as big a cinephile as he actually is, if you asked him to make a game like this, like, because he takes things that like, I know he made Death Stranding stuff, but let's be honest, Hideo Kojima was made some masterpieces, and was very good when he was on the leash. Like, he made something like Police Knots, which is basically Lethal Weapon in space, and it's fucking amazing. Boys, go play Police Knots. You know, it's kind of like that, but this feels so weird. Like, I was almost 100% this was made either by like a Japanese group or like because that's how it feels, you know. It's that level of Johnny America sort of. Yeah, and Frax, how you doing, pal? How's your day going? Oh, are we looking for Greasy Steve or?
Jesus.
Oh no, it's this guy.
Outsmart a Purple Heart?
Easy, sir. I'm not in the devil's hand. I'm looking for a fella named Barnes.
Talk!
My Uncle Mac sent me. Mac Markham.
Wait, sorry. Mac Markham. That's a name.
Why should I believe your story?
Because it's the truth. Mac said
First day of no work. Well, we're just sat at home doing naff all. Oh, well, that's sometimes the best thing you can do.
My name's Jake.
Hope we've had a good day, pal.
You must be dumb as hell to fight past all this shit to find me.
Why do you live in a apocalyptic hellhole?
We all do. So you want an engine, huh? Get your bike.
I didn't mention engine.
You made it this far. Let's see if you are worth my time.
Puppy training is a time sink. Ah, fair enough. Oh, speaking of puppy, my dog's just joined us. Lily's just came in to say hi. Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. We'll do one more segment and we'll call it a day. We'll do the race and then we'll call, or the warm-up race, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll call it a day at that. Win the race to acquire Barnes' engine. I've got my knife out. Can I just stab him and take his engine? Right, so we'll beat Barnes in the race because they've not explained how at all that we're doing this at all. You know. Right, let's fucking go, boys. We got this. Dwight is currently swapping between chewing my shorts and licking the ears of one of our dogs. Oh, we Dwight. No. Can you put the photo of him in the TOS chat? I think you already have. I don't check Discord a crazy amount, boys. I don't know if you've noticed. I get tagged in things and just never answer them. But oh man, Lily was a nightmare. I think it taken her forever. She chewed everything. Like, see everything that was below like waist height for me. Everything got chewed. Everything. I got a bounce because I'm in the office tomorrow, so I wasn't looking at the thing there. Oh, no problem. Ross, take care of yourself, buddy. Cheers for the stream and for the banter, boysies. Yes, man. Mikey and the banter, boysies. A couple of puppy photos here and there, but I'll pop one. You also have a Lily. Aww. What kind of dog is your Lily? Mine's a spaniel. And literally, it's because we had a couple of names that set like in mind when we met Lily. We're like, oh, we'll call her Ripley, and we met her. Meant doesn't feel like a Ripley. I have won the race. All three of mine are pugs. Oh, and it worked out well because wait a minute, we're now smoking. Yes, man.
Fair and square, sir.
Yes, you did. First person ever.
First person to ever beat you.
I got a real fast engine you can have for my old racer. Good race, boy.
Yes, man. My mum has a pug beagle crossbreed, and it's adorable. A pug beagle. Oh, that sounds cute. Jason's mum actually has a pug Jack Russell, who is. They actually stopped his mail because this pug Jack Russell was trying to fight all. It was like harassing the postman and all that. But he's a tiny wee nervous thing, you know. I'm taking a break from Discord now, but I will drop the photos in and tag you. Oh, thank you. I guess we'll do the race with Crazy Steve as well. Or Greasy Steve. Crazy Steve's actually a good wrestler. Who's fucking legally blind, which always shocks me. I mean, Greasy Steve might be a good wrestler as well, you know? So you can get your hands on him. The thing is, you can boost, but it doesn't add anything. All it does is like, what? Oh, that was it. It was Dragon Age Inquisition. I remember seeing a dev on Twitter, and it was like, game devs, what's a confession you have to make? And it was the fact that in Dragon Age Inquisition, they didn't have time to add in the like a sprint attack. Or not a sprint attack, a sprint thing. So what they done is they just had the camera move a bit closer, and they had speed lines. The sprint does not actually make you move any faster. Oh fuck. Avoid the dynamite, but don't let him escape. So you don't go any faster when you sprint in Dragon Age Inquisition, but it just adds in the sort of the illusion of speed. I think that's what this does, because look at this, look. I'm still going at, like, fair enough, I'm going faster, but he's still rubber banding like in front of me. Oh shit. I think it's specifically the horse sprint, yeah. Because I seen a dev set, I was sitting there giggling to myself going, hit. Oh no, he's getting away. Up now, the magnet pulled me to go that way. Because my gamer brain, the fucking worm in my brain told me, you can get through the fire. Lads, never listen to your gamer brain. Right, here we go, here we go. Lads, I don't want to give you a spoiler or anything, but I'm sorry. Did I drive too close to him and the game chucked me back? How many bullets does this cunt take? Oh my god. Fucking Greasy Steve is unkillable. Wait, the game wants me to drive here. Is he down below me there? Big bang of a fucking... Of like, what's it called? What was that racing game that Doritos brought out? Big bang of one of their maps on this. Right, here we go, here we go. Shoot Greasy Steve. This is my last chance. Like, scenes like this could be cool when if you do it like one shot, you know, like the Red Dead Redemption's like duel moments or whatever. But see, because they're just bullet sponges, it's no as cool. Nice, two greasy bullets just slide off. Harm's Way, that's the one I was thinking of. There's like 2 maps in the game, but it was free, and it was a pretty fun wee racing game.
I gotta say.
Yes, man, we killed him.
I really don't appreciate what you did to Meat Hook.
I had to, man. He could have put the finger on me. Help!
I think you know. That's
This is your last chance to shoot him. 8 clips later.
For a couple minutes, okay?
Did they just...
Devil's hand killed my
Did they survive all the fucking bullets that we shot into them? Holy shit.
Your names were passed down.
By who and why?
It was Pretty Boy. He tells us what to do.
Who's Pretty Boy?
I seen him, but I ain't never talked to him.
Oh, I think this is going to be the final boss. Big Pretty Boy.
Where is he?
Pretty Boy has two right-hand men, 666 and King Dick.
King Dick.
They'll probably
What a
murder
guy.
you.
Holy shit.
But listen, don't you get it? He's gonna come and fuck. Hey, what are you doing?
Holding that very close to myself. Holy shit.
Now let's see you slip out of this one.
Yes, man. Cool guys do not look at explosions. But I'm now deaf and... Oh, ugh. Oh, wait, it's a finger. It's okay. Anyway, explosive endings. There we go. We blew up Greasy Steve. So we're now back at... What's it called? World's End or whatever the fuck it's called. The hub world. So, aye, boysies. That has been Ride to Hell Volume 2. Right, boys. This game is a fucking shit show. But I'll tell you what. I'm kind of having a lot of fun playing it. So, aye, boys, we'll be back. Let me work this out. So, tomorrow, probably morning, we're going to be playing X-Men. I know it's X-Men Legends. That's a completely different game. We're going to be back playing X-Men Destiny. Then on Wednesday, we'll be doing a shift. I'm working during the day, so we'll be playing Ride to Hell again at night. And then I forgot how my fucking schedule goes. But aye, let me just transfer it over to this screen. Alright, boys, how you doing? So aye, is anyone else on? Big Shinners is on. We're gonna raid Shinners. / raid Shinra. Not Shinrak. It's like an evil alternate universe Shinra. Anyway, boysies. He plays like Rugby Manager or whatever the fuck. Anyways, I'm off, boysies. Thank you so much for joining us. As usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream. But until then, boysies, have a good day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boysies, have good mental health. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Oh, Protomas add something to the list, which we'll do afterwards. So for the sake of the VOD, good mental health, always wash your balls, and catches. See yous.